Good evening, traders, and welcome to the F&O Show with Bereez. Well, today was RBI meet, so of course, all the traders were expecting wild swings in the market, and wild swings we did get. So we opened somewhere around 18,650 levels, which was well somewhat expected. So opening was flat, no doubt. We opened somewhere here. We corrected a little to 18,600. Then we checked 18,650, 680 once again. I thought we will really cover this gap, fill this gap entirely, but that did not happen. This gap that had formed earlier. We simply corrected, and well, funny thing here, where is 10 o'clock? So this candle was when our RBI governor came on TV at around 10:08. So somewhere on this candle, he said he will, rather RBI will increase policy rates to 0.35 by 0.35%, and he said that it is more or less in line with expectations that that market participants had. So banks and large fund houses and economy in general and so on. At around 10:30, he thanked everyone for their patience for listening to him, and then he went offline. About 10 minutes after he thanking everyone for the patience, the market fell by about 100%. So, yeah, and funny thing is, all the talks of patience and being in line with market and meeting the expectations and so on were done. And immediately after that, market said, no, we have different expectations, and boom, that was the fall. And this 18,600 level that I have been watching for quite some time, that got broken uh, to 18,600, 570 initially. It looked like we will recover once rather twice, but then on a very small time frame, this formed something like a double top pattern here. And then from here again, we saw a fall all the way down to 18,550. Now, granted, adjusted closes a little above this 18,560 somewhere here. So for now, we can say that this level is what Nifty has been holding. Uh, there is no strong reference behind for that level. So for now, I'm just watching this for tomorrow's expiry. That's that. Talking about my expiry trades here, if I can quickly go over them, I started off very conservatively. I started off right after Governor Sir said 0.35%. I entered into 18,850 call on sell side, on the upside, and 18,850 call on the upside, and 18,500 put on the downside. But of course, as this candle was forming, I exited my put, held the position naked for some time, and after this particular candle was forming, that is when I entered into a put side position. But that put side sell was out of the further away from where my hedge position was. So that made the position a little net negative. I held on to that position for some time. After that, I converted that position into a non-directional position again. And when this candle was forming at around 2 to 10, that is when I exited my position at cost, because a volatility spike here happened and the premium shot up once again. We recovered, my position would have been in profit here and in loss here again. So all in all, uh, I don't mind that I booked sort of no profit, no loss on today's day, considering that from high to low, Nifty moved about 140 points. And of course, more this week is a news driven event. Tomorrow is Gujarat election counting. So of course, tomorrow will be just as volatile. But that is for tomorrow. We will see how that goes. Let's go on to Banknifty. And Kshitij has taken a trade in over here. So Kshitij, could you walk us through it?
या मेरे मेरे बायर के दुख दर कम नहीं होने वाले लग रहे मुझे आज तो या गुड यू टेक टू एन अर्ली टाइम फ्रेम
Yeah, here it is.
so as I have told you guys I'll act on my levels be it policy be it any news levels are levels and I act on them and it took me a lot of time to in fact build that mindset no doubt a lot of people would have told me अरे आज तो ये था पॉलिसी था तो नहीं ट्रेड करने का ठीक है अगर वही ट्रेड राइट जाएगा तो लोग बोलते थे क्या ट्रेड किया सो नहीं वो आई डोंट लेट इट अफेक्ट गया गलत तो गया सो व्हेन दिस फर्स्ट ग्रीन कैंडल हैपेंड so I was set up obviously that I won't disclose but I was set up where that green 1 hour green candle formation told me that oh I will keep a bias for upside and as if you guys are listening previous दोनों तीनों वीडियोस में मैंने ये बोला कि buy on dips तो मुझे 2-3 कंफर्मेशन थे कि मेजर ट्रेंड भी लॉन्ग है, तो आई वेंट लॉन्ग एट द मार्क लेवल एंड एज यू कैन सी रुका ही नहीं मार्केट, मतलब पोजीशन लेने के बाद एटलीस्ट ग्रीन तो दिखता है ना थोड़ा देर, पोजीशन लेने के बाद ग्रीन नहीं, सीधा स्टॉप लॉस विद इन 2 मिनट्स आई वाज आउट ऑफ द ट्रेड, नॉट इवन 2 मिनट्स आई थिंक, इट वाज सच अ रैपिड फॉल. But see, in this rapid fall also, I did not exceed my loss limit. I was in my loss limit because as soon as I punched the trade, I have a habit of putting a stop loss. और else ये fall मेरा twice thrice, मतलब अगर मैं दिन का 5,000 का लॉस रेडी रखता हूँ, तो ये 15,000 तो ऐसे ही लेके जाता अगर मैं सोचने में भी लगा देता. तो या माई स्टॉप लॉस वाज रेडी, आई प्लेस द ऑर्डर इधर बाय और दूसरा ऑर्डर डाला, स्टॉप लॉस हिट, खत्म. दैट वाज द ट्रेड फॉर मी. And second also, then I'll finish off with the LTIM also then. And second, I took a trade in LTIM. Yes.
What were your levels in LTI?
Yeah, it's this only, that zone. The second, the hammer you see, first hammer, previous swing low.
Previous swing below this one.
So such hammers
Here.
are demand zones for me. And if you see a second hammer form, and that is when I entered LTIM.
Wait, you must have entered somewhere here, sir.
No, see, this hammer is where my zone was drawn, and today also a hammer is formed. See.
Okay, so we are talking
Yeah.
about this hammer over here.
Yeah, yes. Man, it's
Right,
a fall.
right.
If you know Gandhar, it's a false breakdown setup. So
Yes,
yeah.
it is. It is.
Yeah, so I went long. I wanted to carry. I told Gandhar I'll be carrying the positions, but I was like I'll re-enter tomorrow. So tomorrow, if the same structure is there, I had to book some loss in this again, but that's okay. I because I didn't want any, because a gap, even if opens gap up, I it's okay. But if, I only see that if it opens gap down, my loss limit will be exceeded. So that I don't want to do. So I will, even if it opens gap up tomorrow, I might buy it at a higher level and trade it out. So yeah, this is something I took a trade today, took a loss, but I will re-enter tomorrow. That's it. That's the trade.
Fantastic. So yeah, that is another example of how why your risk management is really, really important. Generally, even in a strategy builder like this that people often use, I'm using Sensible, but there are n number of them out there. Let me show you something.
By the way, you
In
got
Banknifty,
by the way, you got 4 minutes.
yeah, I know this is the last point I'm making.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me just give one example to our viewers here. So we are at 43,000. Well, the market is at 43,100, and let us say that I still believe that this particular range will hold for tomorrow. Wait, this is monthly. So for tomorrow's expiry, I believe that this range will hold 43 and 43,500. Let's say I hedge it with some more. Oh, let me do that. 43,000, 43,500, I buy hedges. That makes this position a risk defined position. I will extend the hedges a little so that the P&L looks a little better. Yeah. For example, this is the position I'm taking. Now you see this 8% profit here. And of course, it's a handsome profit on capital. Let's say you scale this position up to your capital. Now, most often people will see that, okay, you can make 60,000 on this position. So of course, it's a very good position. Why not carry it over? Well, what people fail to see is this 15K loss. Does this 15K loss fit in your risk parameters? That is something that is more important than what the
Yes.
max profit will be, what your max profit will be, because it's more often than not that people will enter naked positions like these
आपल्या
very
मराठीत
far
बोलतात
away.
ना, आपल्या मराठीत बोलतात ना, चादर बघून पाय पसरा.
अंतरुण पाहून
हा,
हात
हा,
पाय
हा.
पसरा.
So
हाँ
basically it
हाँ
means
so
that
basically
तुम्हारी कंबल जितनी बड़ी है उतने तुम्हारे उतने साइज के पैर रहने चाहिए ना, तो लॉस के भी उतना ही
हाँ
रहना.
यस. और मतलब लोग करेंगे ये ऐसा रिवर्स फिटिंग करेंगे की हाँ मेरा मॅक्स रिस्क लिमिट इतना आहे, मी एवढी रिस्क घेऊ शकतो वगैरे वगैरे. पण समजा फॉर व्हॉट एव्हर रिझन उद्या मार्केट ओपनच 4% डाऊन झालं,
हा,
M2M लॉस पर लॉट 12,000 असणार ओपनिंग.
बरोबर.
ह्याच्यानंतर काय ऍडजस्ट करायचं? these are the things actually these are the things people don't consider. And actually I did not even check the right, see, not, it's more than that. 2-3%, 1% जरी लॉस मागे ओपन झालं तरी पण you stand to lose quite a lot of money, 4,000,
And
5,000
that
per
time you
lot.
will be paralyzed by that loss. You won't be able to even act.
Yes. It's very difficult to book 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 loss if you're not used to it. Because at that time your brain just freezes, काय करायचं? It's a fact. So yeah, we don't have any other stocks in F&O on a watch list. We'll wait for tomorrow's election counting to get over. It's
It's no
become more
point
of an
giving any
entertainment.
stocks. Yeah, it's no point giving any stocks because markets are sideways. You just, what will you do?
Yeah. So now that election result counting has become a entertainment show, I will enjoy that tomorrow, and I'll see whether to trade or not. That's for a decision on tomorrow's morning.
Yeah.
Counting will start at 8. All right.
Thank you guys
So
for tuning. Please do follow us on our channel, our Instagram channel. Do follow us on our Telegram channel. It's just type Bereez. You will find it. Thank you guys.